Hi there, I'm Kevin the Tech Guy. In this video and blog post, I'm going to describe how to get free Windows 10 security updates for the next year until 2026 using Windows Backup without installing OneDrive. Instead, they're pushing people to create a Microsoft account and use their cloud services, albeit for free. This directly affects how long you can continue to use Windows 10 securely without paying Microsoft. So that's really important and well worth covering, which is why I'm doing this. In a nutshell, here are the options available. You can back up your settings using Windows Backup. You can redeem Microsoft reward points, 1,000 of them. Goodness knows why that's even an option. And finally, just because Microsoft wants to rub it in a little more, you could pay $30 US. Here's the easiest way to qualify for those security updates. Microsoft announced, clearly not in good faith and out of pure spite, at least in my opinion, that Windows 10 users, we can continue to receive security updates for one more year through the Extended Security Updates Program, or ESU. Many guides that I've seen out there, videos, blog posts, whatever, simply repeat Microsoft's instructions verbatim, which can make things sound confusing, especially in the process of doing it. Here's the bullet point. Here's what you need to do. Okay. My goal is to clarify what actually needs to be done about backing up settings, the easiest option in my mind to accomplish this. So here's the Windows Backup Setting option explained. One of Microsoft's steps says you need to back up your settings to OneDrive using Windows Backup. I'm not seeing this covered a bunch. In fact, very little, and certainly not into the detail I'm going to go into today. That wording implies that you need to install the OneDrive app on your computer, and frankly, I call the process and the way it's described in that process by Microsoft to be arguably misleading you to think that you need OneDrive installed to do this. That's not the case. Windows Backup is free. Let me say that again. Windows Backup is free and built into Windows 10. Search for it. Open it up and it prompts you to sign in with a Microsoft account through Windows Backup. It's okay if you're using a local account, such as I am, on your computer. You're signing in via Windows Backup to do this. If you haven't used Windows Backup in a while, or you're setting it up for the first time, you'll need to verify your Microsoft account, which simply means logging into it again, if not for the first time. This means that you'll need to create a Microsoft account if you don't already have one. Think of it like an email account. It costs nothing. To do this, click that big retry button at the top of Windows Backup when it tries to start doing its thing, but it can't because you're not verified yet. Silly process. Once you do this, it'll bring up the Windows Backup page in Settings. Click that very tiny Verify link under Remember My Preferences. Now, go through the steps to log into your Microsoft account via Windows Backup. If you have two-factor authentication, 2FA, MFA enabled, you'll need to go through those steps as well. Pay very close attention to each step here. Now, go back to the Windows Backup window and hit the Backup button at the bottom right. It attempts to back up everything listed. It'll go through the list, but it'll be unable to back up anything except settings, because for the sake of this blog post and video, you don't have OneDrive installed. It'll call that a partial backup, and that's fine. Backing up settings is all that's required for ESU eligibility. The process only takes a couple of minutes once you do that whole verify thing. At some point, you should see this on the Windows Update page in Settings. It says, in the Extended Security Updates to help keep your device secure. Once again, this does not affect your local user account on the computer if that's what you're using. It will then recognize that you've backed up via Windows Backup and backed up your settings through that process. Finally, it'll tell you that you're now enrolled in the Extended Security Updates through October 13th, 2026. As for OneDrive, you only need to install it to back up personal folders such as desktop, documents, and pictures. That's entirely optional. If all you want to do is qualify for the Extended Security Updates program, you don't need OneDrive installed. That quick step gives you another year of free security updates. No feature updates. You won't get any new features. Microsoft isn't making those for Windows 10 anymore, but we care about the security updates. All right, with all that out of the way, please support my work. I can't do this without your support. Please consider becoming a paid subscriber at kevinthetechguy.ca for $5 a month or $30 a year. I cannot do this work without you. Alternatively, you could purchase individual how-to guides that I have made via my website. Actually, it goes to my Ko-Fi page. At any rate, my how-to guides are $5 a piece, generally, sometimes 10, depending on the level of detail and the topic I'm covering. But please consider that. Any measure of support that I can receive will hopefully sustain my business so I can keep making videos and blog posts for you. That'll do it for this video and this blog post. Thank you for checking out my home business. Thank you for checking out this video, and thank you for supporting what I'm doing. So I hope I've helped you out here and explained things a little better than I've seen done in other places. Thanks for stopping by.